Welcome on back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew, and you catch me here just waiting for a train to pass on by. Just sitting inside one of the forests next to Mexborough. And as I had loaded up the game today, I had noticed that we had quite, not necessarily the underdeveloped system, but the more, how should I say, less polished area. As you guys may be able to tell, we are currently over by the section of the distribution network that leads into the Mexborough freight station. And I'll go ahead and quickly try to go and show you guys as best as I can. Oh, and before I forget, I forgot to turn that off as well. So do you guys want to see the amount of cargo that we have sitting at almost just these 3 stations? Because I do, and I did earlier, and frankly I think we need to solve that. Yeah, that's quite a lot. I'm not sure how we can be able to manage that, but that's a lot of freaking resources. In fact, I'm not sure, but maybe a good idea would be to get rid of the part of the distribution line that heads out towards Askern, because really we don't have anything going out to Askern. Okay, well, not right now, because of course you guys, most of the goods are going on what I consider to be the main distribution line. So I think that's one thing that we're going to take care of today. So trains, what I can see only, and I believe that is distribution line 2. I believe. No, that is that's line 1 that I clicked on. Distribution line 2, yes. So let's get rid of Askern. Okay. And let's also get rid of the additional Mexborough stop. So now all of the trains that were on that line, and of course my keyboard just frizzled out right there. I wonder if this train that's down here has done anything wonky. Where is he? It would be helpful if I was able to see where his icon was. That's the train for the iron ore. Oh, you just decided to get flipped around. I'm not sure how I can deal with that. Let's see here. Quickly, just go on the, let me see here, the distribution line supply for a second, and go ahead and flip yourself around. Okay. Now it's gonna bypass this station, and as soon as it gets to the iron ore mine, which is where it's gonna stop, I'm gonna have it immediately flip around and set it to the distribution line 2. It should be arriving here shortly. Yep. 1 time speed and set on the distribution line 2. There it goes. Now I haven't checked the express line at all in before I started recording, but I have a feeling that it's providing a good profit either way. I think most of our profit right now is one coming from the Mexborough Metro. That is raking in some money. We also have our Mexborough and Gray's line bringing in a whopping $4 million, which I end up thinking that we might want to upgrade the train that's currently on there. So let's take a look at that. Currently, what we have on there is an upgrade for a Flying Scotsman with basically the same of what's currently on. So let's get rid of that, and let's see here. Let's see, locomotives. What locomotive can we place on you? The Noab. No, I don't really want to use a diesel locomotive on this. It is electrified, so we could use an electric. Do we have... Well, we do have some electric multiple units that we can use, like the like of course the metro trains. But I think these are just way too much. Plus, they don't go as fast. They definitely fill up the space, but shoot, they don't go as fast. I want something that can literally punch it. 56, 50, 50, 75, 60, 6, 6. Let me guess. Yeah, okay. We could use the British Rails GWR. I think that might actually be a pretty good idea. So let's do that, and let's see here. We're gonna have you use the top light coaches because honestly that's what you're meant for. And let's go ahead and upgrade you. Like, if I remember correctly, these trains have been in service for almost 20 years now. 25 years, correct me on that, yeah. So we're gonna replace that right now. I have to pay 7.2 million, that's fine. And let's head over to the depot over at Grays. So that way we can place some more trains on this line. Because I think a good idea would be to place a total of 4 trains on the Mexborough to Grays line. So it costs 3.5 million to just get the locomotive. And how much for the wagons? Let's see, just under 1 million for the actual coach, and just under half mil for the let me think here, for the brake car. Okay, that's not too bad. And the steam engine is coming on in, and it's only going to get a downgrade. How many passengers are going to go? Okay, all the passengers, good. Okay, so it upgrades, yep. Grabs everyone sitting at the station, so there we go. Let's see here. Grab you real quick. Go ahead and put on 3 times speed real quick here. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other vehicles that we have. I'll take a look at the express line in just one moment. I want to just take care of this. So that is another. Is that a Mexborough Grays train? That can't be. No, that's a Grays and Thorn train. Ooh, we get the new metro train. Let's take a look at this, shall we? Gotta refresh it first. Doesn't go any faster, but I guess it's something. I'm not too excited for it at the moment because I really don't want to run the metros on this line. I think that the metros deserve to just be on their own separate line and stick on their own separate line. So there's that. And I don't really want to do any time lapse in this video. So if you guys notice that over this episode and possibly the next one as well, there will not be any sort of time lapse. It will all be real time. Mostly for the fact that I think 2 episodes ago was when we had the whole time lapse things going on over near Askern, and then over near connecting up Maryport. And yeah, okay, I'm not gonna get into much more detail than that. So you're heading into Mexborough right now. How many passengers do we have waiting right here? Over 50 passengers for the Mexborough Grays line. You know, what I think is happening, but I doubt it at the same time, is that passengers that are coming in on the Thorn line, the Grays to Thorn line, are transferring from this station over to the Mexborough and Grays line. I'm not sure why they would do that though. Oh, the ugly smell of success. Have at least 300 passengers waiting in a train station. Is that Askern? Holy shit. Wait, no, that's Mexborough. Oh my gosh, the ugly smell of success. And if you guys are wondering how I have that enabled, it's the achievements mod, okay? I know it's kind of a cheeky way to do it, but frankly, I don't mind playing with the achievements mod as long as I'm not doing something that's with the no cost mod or like the mod to where it unlocks everything from the start. I'm good with it. So as long as it's not involving those two things, I think we'll be fine. Let's see here. 3.52. We only have 28 million in our loan. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I added in a new mod. Let me go ahead and just bring it up in the menu here. If you guys pay attention to the Steam Workshop, one of the newly released assets is something that I was completely ecstatic for as soon as I saw it. And I want to try and use an area that honestly is pretty well developed. So I'm to accomplish what I'm going to do, I'm going to reorder the Askern, basically Askern intercity transits. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and delete the lines for Askern, which hopefully we'll be able to bring up right here. Yep. Delete the lines for Askerns and just basically redo them. Okay. Redo them to the point where they make sense, and that way you guys can see the new assets that I installed, and hopefully you guys will like them. So go ahead. Oh, these guys are actually making profits. Are any of you guys empty? Well, you're very close to empty. So I'm just gonna send you to the depot. Leave you guys open. This is gonna suck on my frame rate a little bit, but oh well. Let's see here. 15. Okay. 9. 7. That's fine. As long as they have half, I'm not going to... Yeah, that one's going to the depot because it doesn't have more than half. So we have these 4 trains to wait on, and or not trains, buses. You can go to the depot now. Let's see here. How many of you are actually like... Yeah, I just can't wait until I'm actually able to like redo this line, because I really want to show you guys the mods, but I want to redo the line first. It's something that I think that you guys will actually pretty much like. Ooh, and I have an idea. What we can have, that may be an interesting idea, but it may go bust at the same time. I know I'm kind of thinking to myself right here, but like I have some ideas that I want to look into. It's been a total of 35 years since we've unlocked the capacity to be doing air services, such as in via aircraft. That's the only way you can do air services, if I recall. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to recreate Askern in its transit aspect, so that way it actually is connected to its own airport. And the airports that we currently have, which it's going to lag a little bit for a moment, I'm going to use the medium airport, because if I remember correctly, this unlocked in the year 1950. And hopefully I can get this in one shot, but it looks like I won't be able to. Ooh, okay. I was hoping that I was able to get it in one shot. Can I get it? Ah, that's so close. Oh, don't not like that. Oh, that works. And we have enough money for it. And well, 12 million money. That's enough for everything. Let's try and place this somewhere where it's not as expensive. Maybe over here. I know it's kind of laggy for you guys right now, but I'm trying to figure out where I want to place this. Okay. So I think I have an idea. Pause real quick. Get rid of this road going from the coal mine. And then get rid of this road connecting Askern to Grays. First, let's get the airport in right over here. I want it to be as cheap as possible. And I would love to have it if the runway would be like that. Or even facing out. That seems pretty good right there. Gonna be at an angle on purpose, so you guys will be able to tell why. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a circular train service around Askern, since Askern is basically our top dog as far as city population is concerned right now. If you take a look at population, Mexborough is the second highest population. Askern is Mexborough is the top population. Askern is the second highest. My bad. So I really think Askern deserves its own like dedicated metro system. And one of those stations just so happens to be the airport. And then the other station will be, of course, the main terminal, which is what I'm going to call it for now on. And most likely I'll put it as an underground station, which I'll have to upgrade this to. Can it do that easily? Can you upgrade to... I don't want an older one, I want a newer one. No, we don't have the older ones or newer ones yet. But, cross station. Can you do that? You have a collision. What do you have a collision with? Okay. Well, I guess I would have to rebuild the station. Damn, that's a lot of passengers to get rid of. Do I really want to do that? Do I? Oh my gosh. Let the game run for a moment. I need to think about this. Let me think. Do I want to upgrade it? Or should I just build a separate, like, underground station right next to it? That might be a better idea. Because the underground stations are, for one, cheaper. And for two, they take up less space. And for three, they look aesthetically pleasing, in my opinion. So this will kind of be like transit center, in all honesty. So, I think I figured it out. What we're going to do. Let's see here. Come on. Are either one of you guys going to empty out? I might have to just sacrifice those passengers because, frankly, I don't think that they're going to provide me much money. Oh, you're the one that's coming into the platform right now. Before you take up too much, let's have you go to the depot and be sold. Okay? And you, my good friend. Let me go over to you real quick. I think you're fairly successful, right? And I kind of do like the look of these buses. They look pretty good, cool. Turning right here. And what I most likely will do with the metro lines is make it so that way um, each of the stations are like connected to a bus stop, and the bus stops basically go take a longer distance to each station. I think that's how I'm gonna make it, but I'm not too sure as well. I definitely want to show you guys those new stops that I was mentioning earlier, but I want to get rid of this bus first, and I can't do that yet until he's close to basically being empty, basically. Okay. I'm turning right here, yeah. Oh, I'm hearing a train. Oh, you're going into the halt. And this is where things get a little bit laggy. I'm just going to do top down as much as I possibly can. That's good. And you're stuck right there until that one actually clears on out. Lovely. I have a feeling... Oh. All your passengers get off, basically? Well, either way, they're getting off now. You're going to the depot. Okay. So, what am I going to do? First, underground station, right here. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of that for the moment. Let's get these buses out of the way first, and some of these passengers. Come on. Oh shoot, 2 buses in a row, damn. That's talking about the airport, shut up. Come on. You don't have to be waiting that long, come on. And you're gonna get out of here. And pause. Get rid of that. Place in a underground metro station. I think that this will work. Damn it! That frickin' stop right there is too close. Ooh. And we don't have to worry about upgrading these because these are using the metro mods anyway. Let's go ahead and get rid of that for the moment and place the station. Okay, I think that's all we need. I'm not gonna do always track in the middle as no, but maybe for one of the stations, not this one though. Can I get you as straighter as possible? Straighter is not a real word, but yeah. Okay. You guys are seeing a glimpse of it right now, but anyway. I just want to get this in as much as I can. Can that go like literally right there? That would be perfect. Oh yeah, just a millimeter closer and it would have been perfect. But we did have to get rid of that building. Oh well. Okay, there's that bus and it's out to the races. That's the first of our underground metro stops. Now, where are these underground stops going to be? First, let's go ahead and rename this Askern Transit Center. Should it be a transit center since it's actually right next to the inner city train? Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Now wait a second. You took the name that was for the bus station. Well, first of all, these lines are actually getting scrapped. So let's go ahead and go into our lines overviews real quick. All lines. Apparently it thinks that it's a let's see here. Get rid of that stop. Oh, keep it paused. I don't want it like that. Rid of that stop. And Sandhurst Askern. get rid of that stop and place that one in that stop. Okay. So passengers, when they're coming in from Sanders, they're coming straight on into the transit hub. That is good. So, where is the second station for our metro line going to be? Well, none other than right over here on the far, I'm going to call this east side of town. Now, is that going to be... That's cheaper. Okay. I was kind of contemplating that for a moment, but nah. Okay. There's a median street right there. Yeah. Let's go and connect up these tracks. Even though we are using the third rail track, it's really not going to do us any good. Now, I wonder, since this is right above the street, is it going to have problems like with snapping? No, not if I do this. If you guys don't know what I'm doing, I'm actually holding down the shift key while I'm placing it. That's fairly good to know. And then I should be able to connect those up. No. Okay. Try up to... I'll keep you as straight as possible. Oh, damn it. Didn't place frickin' A. Stop trying to snap. Stop snapping. Fiddling around with frickin' tracks and trying to dock to it. What has this world come to? We're talking to... It didn't place. Maybe it didn't like that placement. That's possibly why. It didn't. So what if I placed it like right there? It accepted that, so... That's good. And it does cut down the 30, but I think that is perfectly fine. Let's see if we can actually try to get it a little bit faster. 32 all the way. I think that will be okay, but just to be safe, I'll just do it the way the game wants it. Okay. Now, I believe I want it so that way it basically acts like a circuit. You have the main in-town connection over here, and then you have the airport line that actually connects to the airport. So, how are we going to do that? I honestly don't know. What are you talking about? Oh, the Askern to Grays connection right here. Yeah, I'm not sure how I want to do that. Which I believe... I don't have the airport road connections mod. But apparently I can place track right there. Oh, and the metro track actually does work. Interesting. I didn't think it did. I didn't think it did. Okay. Let me guess. Yeah, that collides with the building. Okay. Can you... No, you can't cross right there because, of course, it's attached to the actual, like, station, so it's not going to do you any good. What is the actual, like, road that shares? It's not an inner-city road, or it should be an inner-city road, I mean. Yeah, tiny street. That one. Here. I think I already have a name for this episode. Building the Askern Metro, or even the Askern Airport. Oh. But in all honesty, I definitely think that this line will be worth it. So, let's go and get the road in right here. Okay, just have it go like that. Have you be a medium-sized road, since that's what you like to be. Go there. Okay. Now, should we have, honestly, a separate line for the train line? Or should it be where the entire network depends on the metro? So I'm not sure about that. In fact, change you to 160. 2 platforms. We're gonna have direct airport connection. Okay. Use our metro track right here. And first, actually let it come on out. Yeah, I want it to come on out so that way I can do a crossover interchange. And yeah, now I figured it out. I think that since I removed some of the NS mods, which the Dutch mods are basically based around, it kind of makes it to the game where, oh, okay, so you don't have to override this asset anymore. Okay, I kind of like that. In fact, let's go ahead and just place that as a straight bit of track. Get rid of that piece. Nobody wants that piece. Well, maybe. Okay. Let's do 10K construction right there. Okay. I know that you guys are possibly thinking that I'm being very meticulous about the way I'm placing my roads, but this is how I usually place them. 35 is, I guess, good coming out of the station. I would want something faster coming into the station, but heck, everyone's a critic. I think that's okay. Plus, it would be a good idea to actually have third rail along there, which I can easily put down as an asset. And I think I'm going to have a station right over here for the metro line that's above ground. Or maybe like right over here. I'm not sure. Now let's see here. Let's go and place a station. I don't want to use a cross station. Frame connection? Oh, yeah, we could use something like that. Oh, now that I think about it. Yeah, I totally forgot about the complex stations like this. I'm not sure what other, like, city I can connect the airport to, but I bet you I can connect it to something. Maybe the outer area over here. Plus, I can also get rid of this freight terminal out here. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, since I'm no longer going to use it. Yeah. Okay, just delete all the track. Boom, boom. Delete the signal track. Boom, boom. Okay, just delete all this track. I didn't really think that the Askern line would make much profit anyway, but I think it will make profit sooner or later. And I will smooth out the terrain that it cut through, so don't worry about that. There we go. All done. So, next stop on our metro line, I think, is going to be somewhere over here. Can I get you in right there? No, I can't. Can't get you in like... Oh, I can get you in right there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yep, you guys are able to see the parking lot mod, which I hope that many of you guys are excited for me to use. I've already used it in my personal save, so it's pretty cool in my opinion. The only buggy thing about it, I would say at times, is when you're trying to upgrade roads that cross track. That's the only thing about it that I'd say is kind of buggy at times. But most of the time, it works tremendously well. Okay, let's go and bring this track on out a little bit. Let's have it snap. Yeah, it's not gonna snap to. It's like first have you stay at the current. You didn't like that. Why did you not like that? I have no clue. Nor do I really want to know. Okay. Alright. Nope. And then the final station is the one that connects over to the airport. Go ahead and connect it on up. I do realize that the speeds on these lines are not the best, but you gotta remember, the metro trains don't really go that fast. They go at about 40 some odd miles per hour. So they're not really the fastest thing alive. Don't snap to that. I want you to stay at your level. What, 40 and just come right there. Alright. You're not going. Are you not going? You're going to snap on the opposite side. But there you go. Let's see here. Will you connect smoothly to the glorious metro? Oh, come on. Game. Don't you freeze on me. And it doesn't mind that. Awesome. Okay. That went in smoothly. Now I do realize that's just a big circle going around Askern. Okay? But the good thing about it is that it makes it so that way there's more distribution of passengers coming into the station via train. And that's where the big money comes in. Oh yeah. That's where I'm going with that. And let's go ahead and bring this down here. And let's go ahead and actually so right there first. Now I'm not sure where I want to actually place the depot on this line. Or on the metro, the underground portion of the metro line. But I have an idea, just not sure how well it's going to work. Okay. You're not going to be staying flat, but you will be connecting up to a track right over here. That's smooth, yeah. Now, where should I have the third station for the airport line be at? That's an interesting question. I guess I could have another connection like to another airport over here. Would that be good? I honestly doubt it. But, let's give it a shot. No, not another airport. No, not another airport. That's not gonna work. I also think I want to redevelop the Mexborough to Askern portion of the Grays line. But that will have to come at a different point in time. Still gotta think about that. We'll leave the airport line alone for the moment. So we'll be good on that front. Now metro lines usually don't have crossings on them. So what I'm gonna do is go from here. Let me guess. Oh. Oh. I don't really like that. Plus, if I really did like that, I would want it to cross actually. I don't think it's a bad idea. Now this trick I'm using from Skystorm. If you guys don't know him, well, most of you guys should because you guys are freaking from his Patreons. So. Oh, not that. Want that. Ooh, already 40 minutes in this episode. Oh. Get you in right there. Oh, I cannot. Ooh. Get you in like that. Can I get you in with a second pillar? I don't like the look of just one pillar. Why won't you give me a second pillar? Oh god, we're not doing that one. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Now, most likely, I will upgrade this road to be something like a country road. But this road will do as it, for one, matches the road style of the airport road. And for two, it's a lot cheaper. So there we have it. Now the airport is connected. The coal mine is connected back up. That should be a-okay. Now let's go ahead and get a line out of here. I think I want to take it out over here. Yeah. Keep you level. And just get you to 45. I think that creates the cut in the tunnel, but oh well. In fact, what I'm gonna do didn't like that. Took my money, but apparently I didn't like it. Doesn't like that. That's kind of weird. Trying to do this section and apparently it doesn't like it. Maybe 40? I guess that worked. And what I'm basically gonna do, I think that comes under. Does that cross over it, or? I think that goes under it. Yeah, because this platform is higher than the other. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay. So that we have that. What I really want to do is just bring this out of the tunnel. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Can I bring it out even further over here? I can, but apparently I clicked the frickin' B button instead of frickin' pressing something else that I wanted to press. Have you come out this way? That's the highest you will go right there. Yeah, you're pretty down, pretty much at like the level where it's kind of hard to get back up. And quite expensive. There we go. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, you're not going to allow me to get that because I don't have enough money. Okay. Just play it a few minutes and there we go. Or not even a few minutes, just a few seconds. There we go. And I think $745K. Okay. You get that in a moment. There we go. Plenty of money. So now we have a connection to the metro line from the outside. And let's just go ahead and do this. Just place the buffer stops at the end. Don't even worry about like doing a crossover section because frankly it's a lot easier to do the buffers at the end than it is to actually do the crossover. And plus this tunnel is only temporary as it's only to get the trains actually underground. So we are running electric. So, do we want 5 wagons, 4 wagons, or 6 wagons? Well, for one, it's pretty expensive. For two, how many are we supposed to have of each? I'm gonna go in and quickly cut right here, guys. So, guys, I decided to go a little bit stir crazy during that cut right there. I decided to skip about, I think, 4 years, something like that. 4 to 6 years, somewhere around there. I'll more than likely have like a little like pop up down below telling you guys where everything is. And what you guys are basically about to see will be in the next episode. Anyway, if you guys have liked this part, please do consider giving it a like rating. If you are feeling more complicated than a thumbs up or a thumbs down, please leave it in the comment section. And if you haven't done so yet, please make sure you are subscribed. And I will see you guys in the next episode.